I don't get why people are excited about playing as an obese Enel, but each to their own. I don't really care.
Obese Enel, what? Yo, wait a second. Nah, this dude's just a hater. This dude is just a hater, bro. Obese Enel. Do you not know what the Amaru form looked like in the actual show? Did you watch One Piece? Okay, welcome back to the video, and as y'all can see, your boy is back. We're doing some more face cam content. I won't lie, I still feel slightly sick, but I'm good enough to record again, which I'm really thankful for, because like I told y'all, face cam content gotta be the most enjoyable stuff I've done on YouTube. It's really fun recording with y'all, and y'all seem to be enjoying it. That being said though, today's video, I actually just finished recording it, and I'm not gonna lie, this was probably the hardest video I have ever watched, or at least the hardest that I reacted to. This is a video called Is RELL Overhyped Trash? And y'all just watch the full video because I don't think I've ever gotten so tight at a Roblox video. But yeah, this one just, I don't know. I was watching the first few minutes of this video the other day, and I saw him talk about like the logo or something, and I figured, yeah, this is a video I gotta react to. So that being said, I'm not even gonna waste y'all's time. We're gonna get straight into it. If you're new to the channel, I would appreciate if you hit that sub button because we are so close to 136K. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright y'all, so this is the video made by a YouTuber named Bizza, and it's called Is RELL Overhyped Trash? Like I told you guys, I did actually watch the first few minutes, but I wanted to react to it with you guys.
Really fucking grosses me out.
Yeah.
The clothing model.
I'm warning. Oh, sorry. I'm warning y'all right now. This guy's probably about to say some craziness based off of what I saw, but yeah. With that being said, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get straight into it.
Hello everyone, Bizarre here, and today I have some controversial takes about RELL games and their upcoming title, RELL. Will it be worth playing, or is it going to be a complete disappointment? Starting off with the cons. A small gripe I had when I first looked at the trailer was just how disgusting that logo is. Please remove the realistic teeth from that logo. That's just...
Bro, I'm not going to pause too much, y'all, I promise, but this right here is like... We're 20 seconds in the video, and the dude is already just rambling about the logo. I'm sorry, but like, the logo looks fine. What are you talking about, bro? When you say stuff like this, it makes it seem as though you're looking for any small detail to complain about. And I hate nitpicking like this, man. I'm gonna just be straight up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm sorry. I don't like stuff like this. It gets on my nerves. But whatever. Let's keep going.
Absolutely uncanny and gross. It's nothing to do with the game. It just really fucking grosses me out. The clothing models just look really bad. The texturing is weird and doesn't fit the environment at all. It kind of reminds me of when YBA changed to that weird style of trying to look exactly like JoJo. I
mean, look, yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw RELL, this is definitely a thought I had. The game is not gonna visually be for everybody. So him complaining about the textures and the clothing models, even though I personally think all of them look great for the most part, I can see why someone might complain because not everybody's gonna like this style. So that's at least more of a realistic complaint than the logo, but I personally disagree. I think the game looks fine. That's just me though, but I can see why someone might complain about that.
And it just didn't really fit the environment that the stands were in. The attack animations look stiff and gross. They're so sublime that it makes Deep Wogans look like art, and we all know how basic Deep Wogan animations are. Sea Beast models are bulging and drop.
Yo, what? Yo, this guy just doesn't like Roblox, bro. I'm convinced this guy just does not like Roblox. I mean, he's sitting here talking about these animations being garbage. Don't get me wrong, RELL it doesn't have like the craziest animations in the world, but the fact that he's going, we all know how trash Deep, yo, I ain't gonna lie, Bizarre, you a rambler, bro. You a rambler. The game's animations look fine. The game's animations look fine. Deep Wogan's animations look fine. This dude is rambling.
For some fucking reason, like, I don't remember Luffy fighting a sea beast with the blood flow of Paragon's cock after seeing a children's playground. Models for things like the Venom Fruit and Kaido look alright, but have the same issue as the clothing where it doesn't really fit the environment around them. If
it literally does. It literally does.
A photo of Eclipse to the game. Now, Eclipse is a real person, so he's super detailed, but he doesn't fit the Roblox environment. The faces just look gross. They don't look like Roblox, they don't look like One Piece, they barely look like anime.
That doesn't look like One Piece? What are you talking about? Did you... Oh boy, out here watching Doopy. Nah, yo. I chose the wrong video to react to because this is going to be a 20-minute video if I keep pausing, man. Oh my.
It genuinely is not hard to make a face. Here, I'll literally show you how to do it. Get your Photoshop, get a 1080 by 1080 square, put your picture of the character you are trying to trace over, or if you're a skilled artist, just draw it.
Oh.
And then apply it.
Did this guy do that himself?
Trying
Because
to
if
come up with your
so,
own anime style like this, it's just
bro
gross
actually has
and
some
really
skills, I
unnecessary.
guess.
The hair also looks like it's made
Even though he
of
just
plastic.
traced.
I'm not sure why this one
But
doesn't
that's
have...
just the game style, though. The game style is for the hair to look. It's just textured that way. It doesn't look bad. It literally, it does not look bad. It's not visually unappealing just because you don't like that style of development. It looks fine. Like, why? I don't understand why he's complaining so hard. It doesn't look bad to me.
have a texture like the clothing. And before someone says it's so they can change the color easily with code, you can still do that with textures. Kaido's animations look a little stiff, but that's just a minor gripe. The grip animations don't have any weight behind them. They feel like everything moves through the air without resistance, and like the weapons are made of paper.
I completely disagree with that take. If y'all watched my first RELL Seeds video, one of the biggest things that I had to say about the animations is that all of them felt very fluid and that they had a large amount of weight behind them. Like if y'all look at the Eneru form that they posted a little while ago, every single attack, it's not just like, it's not as if it was animated by someone who doesn't understand how gravity works in a fight, how weight works. Like the animations of the game are made with weight, so I disagree with that. I don't agree with that whatsoever. I think that I think Skitty, I think he animates everything. Or no, I did see a different developer, but whatever. What I'm trying to say is the developer of this game, I really do feel like edited it or animated it with weight. So I don't agree with that point. Won't lie.
Mistake of giving everyone Geppo. I personally don't think every style should have
Every
Geppo.
style doesn't have Geppo.
Like
Every style doesn't have Geppo. They clarified that on Twitter, so this is just false. This is just false information. It's just not true. Not every style has Geppo.
Unique, giving a reason to actually use them. Geppo is a very unique movement option, and giving it to every single style under the sun just makes it not as special.
And why would every style have
HUD design
Geppo?
is just gross. This literally looks like it's made in paint. Please buy Photoshop, or, I don't know, pirate it or
I think the HUD design is unique.
Dog. Like, Jesus Christ.
I don't think it's
And
gross.
the bloom is just way too high in multiple instances. I really felt like I was in the fucking red light district of Japan, dog. Like, slapping a neon fucking paint on every single thing you see doesn't make the graphics good. And those are all the minor gripes that I have just on the surface. Let's go over a few pros.
I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to the bloom, I can also see why he'd have that point. There is a whole lot of it, and the game does look very neonified. I'm not even sure if that's a word, but like I said, I don't mind it. If anything, I think it looks cool. It adds to the uniqueness of the game, but I can understand why he would have that point. I can see his side for that.
Because when I did my Arcane Odyssey video, everyone was like, oh, you've only got negative stuff to say about it. So
hear the
fuck,
pros.
some, like, good stuff. This armor, this chest, and these boats are beautiful. I have no idea how they will look in game because.
Wait, so you like this stuff, but you don't like what?
Sometimes. But
How do you like?
Blender, these are very nice. The hit effects and sword clash effects are nice and give.
Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna pause too much more. I promise you guys on that. But how the hell do you like the way this looks, but you don't like the way the other stuff look? It's the same exact style. Like, are you just picking and choosing? It's literally the same exact style.
Beautiful. I have no idea how they will look in game because Roblox.
Literally the same exact style of model.
But inside Blender, these are very nice. The hit effects and sword clash effects are nice and give me a feeling of a real fight. And this modular air combo system seems like it could be fun, depending on how hard it is to control. It's nice to see gun combat actually having a place in a One Piece game for once. And Barry actually reflecting projectiles back towards enemies is a nice thing to see as well. I think GPO does have something like that, where the projectiles do reflect off of Barry, but I don't think they damage the person that sent the projectiles at the barrier to begin with, and that's a nice kind of addition that RELL Seeds have added to their game. And although the animation is kind of grotesque and makes me want to throw up, it's nice to see stuff like the leopard fruit having directional movement. And the idea of giants fighting is really cool. I think these fruit awakenings having a big old brawl, you know, these massive giants fucking punching
awakenings, you mean transformations?
Really awesome. But I do think it needs a camera angle change because it's quite hard to see. But those are all the pros I have. And the cons...
I do kind of agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. Just judging from the Venom transformation, maybe if the camera field of view was just increased a little bit so you could see more around you, like what's going on, that could be a good change. So I'm not gonna lie, Bizarre, even though you were rambling for like the first 2 minutes, you do have a few good points in this video. Just a few, I won't lie.
Far outweigh the pros in my eyes.
You got some.
Personally, I think RELL Seeds is going to be pretty shite. Or at least it's not going to be anything.
Yeah!
I don't get why people are excited about playing as an obese Enel, but Each to their own. I don't really care.
Obese Eno, what? Yo, wait a second. Nah, this dude's just a hater. This dude is just a hater, bro. Obese Eno. Do you not know what the Amaru form looked like in the actual show? Did you watch One Piece? Obese Eno, that's what it looked like. That's literally what the Amaru form looked like. What is this guy talking about? Clearly, you did not watch the show. You just didn't watch one. You watched Two Piece. You just watched Two Piece. That's all it is. You just didn't watch One Piece. That's all it is. I ain't gonna lie.
Done. And they might say the release is coming soon or whatever. You can really tell if they release soon, they're gonna have a bad reception. I would like to see the RELL brothers finally make a game worth playing, because Shindo Life ain't really all that, and all their other ones have just been cash grabs. Before you tell me that they weren't cash grabs, please go back and play their My Hero Academia game where you can make your own quirk and stuff.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if I've said this in a video before, but the Shindo Life My Hero Academia game, this is probably one of the few things I will agree on. Well, not agree completely, but I did not like that game. I really didn't like it. It was such a unique concept. Basically, you could create your own quirk by bringing a bunch of different moves together and doing your own unique skills. And I really didn't like that game because it ended up being like, I don't know, everybody really had the same thing, even though you can make your own quirk. So there really was no originality, no uniqueness. And it was cool at first, and then it just kind of like, I lost interest over time. That was my least favorite Crib Bros game, I'm not gonna lie. But even though obviously the Crib Bros games are cash grabs, they don't just give you level 10 NPC, level 15 thug to fight again and again. They at least try to do unique things, original stuff. Like in Shinobi Life 2, that game was unique as hell, and it was fun prior to the copyright. It was fun. I used to stream that game for hours. They tried a whole bunch of unique stuff, having you sit there and wait for certain bosses to spawn, certain events that got players engaged, got players playing. So I disagree. I do like a lot of the Crib Bros games, and to be honest, they made my childhood. As far as Naruto, they definitely did. So I disagree. But the My Hero Academia game, I truthfully didn't like. But that's the only one I didn't like. Other games, I did enjoy. But
tell me that's not a cash grab. I will laugh if someone actually defends that. One guess that I'm gonna make is to get something like the Fatanel, you're gonna need to grind and grind and grind. Like, I'll join the game and they'll say, oh yeah, you can't fucking awaken your fruit until you're like level 1000, and that's
not an awakening. It's not an awakening.
I wouldn't mind if it's like, oh yeah.
You didn't watch One Piece. I hate hearing him talk about stuff like awakening. That's not a devil fruit awakening. Watch the damn show. It's just a transformation. It's not an awakening. Awakenings and transformations are two different things. I'm sorry I gotta nerd out about One Piece, y'all, but he not doing my boy Monkey D. Luffy right now. Like, stop it. It's not an awakening. It's a transformation. Watch the damn show. My God.
Yeah, that's fine. Like an hour.
It's like people calling Luffy, bro. I hate that.
Forever and ever, just get to the fun bits. I think that's when it starts to fall off in my eyes. I had the same feeling about Grand Peace Online. I also had the same feeling when I played Block Fruit. A similar feeling was found in Arcane Odyssey, and it just seems like every Roblox game nowadays is going in that direction where you have to level up for ages just to have fun. It makes them a lot more money, yes, because it keeps you in the game longer, but I would like to see
agree, that style of grinding is boring.
I personally think your game is going to be atrocious. I think it's going to be shit. I think it's going to be so not worth playing, I'm probably not even going to boot it up. But I would love to see you guys prove me wrong, because I will definitely see YouTube videos on it. My YouTube recommendations is nothing but that kind of shit. So if you guys do make a successful, really good One Piece
game, at the very least, I respect this guy for standing on his opinion, even though he knows
this ain't it. If the game is
many
go
people
to
are
this island,
gonna agree
level
with
up,
them.
then go to this island, level up, then go to this island, level up, I will not turn it on.
I don't think it's gonna be that,
and that's
though.
just like a complete and utter promise. I will not even.
Excuse me.
I don't care how good you make the PvP or the PvE or whatever the fuck. If that is the gameplay, I am not playing. But I think people share the exact same opinion I have, or at least a good amount of people would. One thing that did pique my interest was that when you looted a body in the second trailer, he had a shadow fruit on him, which makes me feel like you can't store devil fruits, and I would love to see that. A One Piece game where you can lose loot when you die would be incredible, because that would make trading really cool. You trade for an item with the potential chance of losing the item you've just traded for. It will change how people play and experience the game completely. It gives you that deep woken vibe where dying actually fucking matters. Because in Grand Peace, the only thing you lose when you die is like, I don't know, a minuscule amount of bounty, and bounty barely does anything. So seeing this game have like an actual consequence,
bounty is useless in GPO.
Really cool. I'm not asking for permanent,
completely,
but I am asking for something minor. I would also like to see the potential for injuries. So this brings me into
that could be cool in a doctor class, yeah.
Ideas. One thing I'd be very interested to see in your game is injuries. For example, Luffy would sometimes break his teeth.
Oh my, I said I know this dude didn't watch One Piece. I just said it, yo. I literally just said it. I'm not even gonna flashback, yo. But I literally just said, what did I just say? I said I hate it when people call Luffy Luffy. And look, not only did you ain't even watch One Piece. Why did you make this video? You did not watch the show. You didn't watch. This dude didn't watch One Piece, bro. This dude did not watch One Piece, and he's making this video about RELL. If you gonna make a video clowning this One Piece game, at least watch the damn show. That's how I know you ain't watch One Piece, because nobody calls him Luffy. Nobody calls him Luffy. Watch One Piece. Yo, this dude's getting me tight, bro. Like, watch the damn show.
Cracks in his skull.
Oh my god.
His head, I guess. And Shanks completely lost his arm. So One Piece has quite a lot of losing limbs. Now, I would say a lot of stuff like this should be revertible. For example, Luffy and Brook just drink milk when they break bones.
Yo, if he says Luffy again, I'm ending the video there. I ain't gonna lie.
Somewhere that you could get a limb put back on or something. I don't really know, right? But wouldn't it be cool if you could save your teammate at the cost of your arm? Like, your friend is a Devil Fruit user. He's just fallen into the water. A sea beast is coming. The only way you can save him from the sea beast and losing all his gear is to lose your right arm.
Alright, yo, so I understand what's going on here. Basically what's going on is this guy right here didn't actually watch One Piece. What happened is he saw RELL and he watched like the first episode, and that's why he's talking about like a sea beast and Shanks losing his arm. So yeah, this dude didn't actually watch One Piece. He just wanted to make a video, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why he'd want to do this if he didn't actually watch the show. Because me personally, like, I don't even play games if I don't actually like watch source material. Because I'm not trying to get like spoiled or whatever. But yeah, this guy, he didn't watch One Piece. Clearly, I mean, all he watched was the first scene where, you know, Shanks is saving Luffy, and he was like, oh, I guess that's what the whole show is about. And he must have Googled it. Yeah, he must have Googled it and figured out about the awakenings and stuff. Because clearly he doesn't know what an awakening is either. So yeah, he just didn't watch One Piece. That's all it is.
The rest of your
dude just watched Two Piece, or just didn't watch show at all.
You'll only have one arm. It might change up how strong your M1s are. Maybe they're a bit more strong because you only have one arm and you're, I don't know, putting more power into it or something. But my whole point is that I want it to feel a little more like an adventure. Like, I start off from the beginning and my character kind of evolves with me and not with the meta of the game. I'd like it so that my character has certain...
Alright, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna lose brain cells if I watch any more of this. I really... I don't want to watch any.
Yeah, not because I went there to go and farm it, because you can tell I have been on a certain journey. For an example, Shell's Town might have a lot of marine-based drops. So me, as a pirate, I might have a lot of marine gear on me. Whether that be a cape or a hat that came from the Marines. And you can kind of tell that I went to that island to get it. But the feeling of adventure is missing from a lot of games like Grand Peace Online. And One Piece is about that journey. It's about going to go find
You didn't even watch the damn show.
And now RELL Seas is not called One Piece, so I'll presume there isn't an glorious treasure that everybody on the sea is after. Therefore, I think the RELL brothers should focus more on the seas of their game. The RELL Seas. And putting things on these seas worth exploring and adventuring to find. And I don't mean just like a treasure chest somewhere, or like, oh, there's some weird bandits in this side of the map. I mean real exploration. Have islands where there are things and mechanics that aren't on any other islands. Like, maybe a jungle-based island has got ropes that you can grab onto and swing. That would be really incredible. And if RELL Seas could pull off something like that gives you that Sea of Thieves vibe of exploring, I would genuinely be impressed. But we all know the RELL brothers usually just make absolute fucking dog shit, so, you know, fuck off.
Yo, Bizlaw, bro, I feel like had you not said some of the stuff you've said, I might have agreed with some of the points you made in this video. But what's clear to me is you just don't watch One Piece. You didn't watch One Piece. You never watched a damn One Piece episode in your life. And you're talking about all this stuff that you clearly have no clue about. You know, maybe I can agree with some stuff, like you don't like the textures. Okay, that's not for everybody. But you lost me the moment you started calling Luffy Luffy. Like, you just lost me, bro. I'm ending the video there. Y'all can take this how you want to take this. I'm pissed off. Alright, I'm gonna just end the video there. I ain't gonna lie. I'll see you on the next one, man. Watch One Piece. Bye.